So we stopped in Reddick, Florida last night. We're at the Pilot. No, not a Pilot. Petro. I believe it's a Petro or a TA. And it was a complete. It's a complete shit show. I don't know why these truck stops angle these. They always angle the free spots where you have to blindside back. And then the ones that they charge for. Actually, I take that back. I think these ones here at least are angled, right? Let me see. I don't know. I know I drove around, and the only spots that were open were blindside backing sides. I think we stopped at like 10:18 maybe. So we can't start till like 8:18. And I'll need to remind myself to get the footage off of Lita's phone, and hopefully it turned out. But we walked the dogs in the field here last night, and it looked like there was a truck on fire. And we get up there, and it's just an old Ford pickup truck, just smoking like crazy. I don't know if it was burning coolant or what. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's like a...
But it was pretty bad. And then they have these signs up over here that says, don't feed the, there's a dog they don't want you to feed because they're trying to trap it. I don't know if that's the dog over there or not. Or if it's that guy's dog. We don't want to find out though, do we guys? I don't know, either way. We're up now, 7 o'clock. This is the earliest I've been up in a bit. It's took me forever to fall asleep. Man, it was just one of those nights, man. Driving in, I was like, man, I'm super tired. I can't wait to get there so I can go to sleep. And then we get here, and I couldn't fall asleep to save my life. All right, let me walk these dogs, and we'll see you guys. I think we're like 15 minutes from the pickup. So, we'll see you there. I think that is the stray dog they're trying to catch. Not those guys, but there's signs up everywhere saying they're trying to trap a stray. Hey dear puppy. It's okay, Mac. Oh, it wants to play. Look at him. No, stop. Stop, Mackie. Stop. It's okay. Stop, Mackie. Mackie, stop. Look at her. All she wants to do is play. What's your name, sweet baby? Huh? Stop pulling me. Stop pulling me. Mackie? Fat butts, chill. You guys act like you've never seen a dog before. I think that's the dog they have the signs up for.
Okay.
You guys calm down. You guys act like you've never seen another doggy before. Which, by the way, We've been fostering another dog here lately, a male pit. So technically it was my son's girlfriend's dad, and he just abandoned him in a camper. Left him in a camper in the woods, locked up in a camper. So, and then moved to Florida. People are disgusting, man. So we've been keeping an eye on him, and I think the brother's gonna take him. I mean, honestly, at this point, if the brother doesn't take him, he's such a sweet dog. Hey, it's just another doggy. That's it. It's just another doggy. He's already come and seen you guys. What's up, puppy? Hey, what's your name? Nope, he is just too skittish. Calm down, fat butts. Oh, there's nothing going on. Oh, that's a dog toy. That's a dog toy. He will have an excellent home. He is a pretty dog. Yeah, they got signs all up all through here. I don't know how they're trying to trap him. Yeah, see, just, it's okay, Mackie. He started laughing at me because I was like, where can I pull it? I won't be in the way. And he came out and he looked at the truck and trailer and he started laughing. He's like, I don't know how you're gonna get it on there. He's like, without a tow truck. I'm like, oh great, this thing doesn't run. He's like, oh no, it runs, but how are you gonna get it on your deck? Like, I have ramps. He's like, oh, I didn't know you had ramps. Like, yeah, bro. I have ramps. Is this APU still running? I don't even know.
I think so.
Well, there we go. One steak pocket bed. I thought we'd get a little close on the middle of the trailer, being that it's so long between here. But they said it's okay. Let me close this valve. Oh, well, that's simple enough. So we came in through this gate. I think I'm just gonna back up a little bit here and turn and go out that gate. 900 miles. All right, I'm gonna let this thing air up. I'm dying of thirst. It's 1,000 million degrees outside. 56194. Oops. All right. I forgot to tell you another thing I was thinking of when I was telling you everything we did. Me and Lita went and applied for our TWIC card. So they said it could take up to 60 days. And I don't know if you guys remember, we did a job a long time ago, and the guy had a bunch of Powerade, or maybe they were Gatorade. I can't remember who made his. Freezies, basically. And Lita finally found them. Where'd you find these at?
Dollar General.
Oh, Dollar General? So it's basically just like a frozen Powerade shot. Oh. Whew. I don't know how hot it is. It says it's 85 degrees outside. Man, it feels so much worse. Alright, we're gonna punch this address in. Get out of here. Huh? You didn't want one?
No.
Weirdo. Pretty sweet. Oh, and a little sour. Not bad.
Shows up and he's going to come on the scene and rule the whole world. He's going to sit on the temple and rule the whole world.
I can't believe that's the same guy.
Sounds like him, doesn't it?
That's crazy. Alright, so we made it to just right outside Atlanta before we had to take our 8-hour, 30-minute break. And truck's not making over 15 pounds of boost. So I don't know if I have another boost leak somewhere. I mean, it would have to be worse than what it was before. And honestly, I never pressure tested this intercooler. So this intercooler may be even worse than the other one, and I would have no idea. But I've hooked my little, usually when this would happen, it would just need a regen. Like if I took too long to do a regen, it would put me into like a limp mode. I've hooked up the OTR scanning tool. I mean, it doesn't really tell you anything. It just looks like this. And what it does is it goes through and it resets all your fault codes, and then if you leave it hooked up long enough, it forces a regen. It doesn't seem to be wanting to do anything right now. I can't get it to do anything, so I just left it hooked up for probably 20 minutes. Hopefully that was enough to maybe reset some fault codes or whatever. Maybe it's in limp mode right now and it won't go. You know, that's the same thing that kind of happened when we took our very first load in this out to Colorado, and we were kind of in limp mode then. And ended up just hooking up the computer and doing a force regen and a reset on it out there, and that ended up fixing it. So a buddy of mine called me up shortly after we had picked up this truck down in Florida and asked where I was. He's the guy that we worked with when we did DirecTV, and when he quit DirecTV, probably shortly after we quit DirecTV, I guess he used to be a brick mason, so he started up a masonry company again. Anyways, he's got a bunch of scaffolding and boards and stuff that he wants picked up from Atlanta and taken to his house in Adel, Georgia. So I jumped on the load board, so we got another load. What's nice is this is 16,000 pounds. Our next load is only 10,000 pounds, and I don't think his load's going to be that much. It would be probably too much for. Normally he just hauls his stuff with like a pickup truck and a gooseneck. I think he said he had 90 frames of scaffolding, a bunch of walk boards, some outriggers, some stuff like that. And he doesn't have a CDL, and I think it would be too much for him. So he's just going to pay us to pick it up in Atlanta. It sounds like we might have to hand load some stuff, and hopefully not, but I guess we'll see. I don't know, we've got about 5 more minutes left on our 30-minute break. We're just pulled off on an exit ramp because there's nowhere to park around here. And I wanted to get through Atlanta. I think we had like 5 minutes left by the time we stopped here. So as soon as this resets, we'll have this was supposed to be off duty, not on duty. Off duty. Off duty. Off duty. We will have... Man, this is a pain in the ass sometimes. We'll have 3 hours left on the clock for today. So I'm not sure how far we'll make it today. Ooh, I thought we'd make it further than this, but I guess since we picked up in Ocala, and then obviously Atlanta was a complete nightmare, so we'll have to deal with that. Anyways, Lita's cooking us some fried mushrooms until we're using that bag, you said, right?
Yeah.
She's cooking dinner in that bag, so that won't be ready till later.
Yeah. You won't be able to use driving anyways.
And we'll just eat some mushrooms for now. Some fried mushrooms. Oh, where we're picking up in after we drop this is Illinois, right over the border of Indiana. Where's it? Greensboro?
Greenup.
Greenup?
Greenup.
Greenup? That's where that naf place is. That what kind of food is that?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. So we're gonna go back to that naf place. I am so excited. Somebody said in the comments, because that video just dropped where we went to go get Thai food, like drinking game, drink every time Robert says Thai food.
Oh yeah.
I guess I said Thai food a lot in it. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Come on. Come on, Mackie. Come here, fellas. All right, come on, keep walking. Let's go. Hey. Come on, stop eating grass, you weirdo. Come on. Come on, Becky. Well, good morning. We made it to, I think, one of the first exits in Tennessee. I think we have 5.5 hours left. Been doing some reading, just trying to figure out maybe what could be wrong with the truck. They say there's like a boost sensor that I'm going to pull out this morning and check real fast. They say it can get covered in soot, but I don't know. I mean, for some reason my reset tool isn't. I don't hear it working. Like normally when you plug it in, you can hear it going through like all the little sensors, and like you'll hear like air blowing off and clicks and clacks and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, I've noticed like the last few months that I've been trying to use it, it seems like either the truck's been more and more stubborn to let it work, or it's just been more stubborn to work. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm just gonna pull that boost sensor out, see if it's dirty. Maybe I'll get it ordered before I get home. I do have a company sending me something. It should be there when I get there. That should help us with this and many other problems, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's about 7:30. I actually had my phone set for 6 o'clock to wake up at 6, and it died. I don't know how it died. I went to bed with like 80% battery. I don't know. Sometimes my iPhone, the screen just stays on. It doesn't go off. I don't know. I know it seems like I'm making a lot of excuses, but I just have some of the worst luck with a lot of things sometimes. I wonder what this is down here. Oh, it's just a pump house. Yeah. So we're gonna hit the road. I think we can actually drop today. I think we're gonna be able to drop today. I planned on dropping tomorrow, but if we can get there today, I'll go ahead and drop today. And then we'll just get set up to pick up the next one. I think the next one's only like, I can't remember. Maybe 40 miles down the road. Somewhere in Illinois, I think. I don't have my phone on me because it's dead. But anyways, little bitty rest area here. You come in this way, and they have maybe 15 spots over there, and then you wrap around the rest area, and a bunch of people park along the shoulder here. And then as you leave, This sign tells you to stay hard left because you have to make a super hard right turn out of here. And they got a guardrail here, and I think a lot of people end up hitting this guardrail as they come out. So, I don't know. Walk these dogs. See you in a bit. Well, I went to take this boost sensor out, but it feels like this bolt's gonna snap off. So that's gonna have to wait. Also, I think I have a idler pulley squeaking pretty bad, or a belt tensioner pulley, because it's starting to squeak pretty bad. It's not a belt squeak, it's like a bearing pulley squeak. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to check on. Here's Lita with the puppies. Are you guys ready? Pretty noisy. It wasn't doing that the other day. I'd have heard it when I was shooting a commercial and I had the truck running and I didn't hear anything. So I don't know. I guess I get to pull that I don't know if I told you guys too, when I did that intercooler, Max got that front piece that you can take off so you can get to like the intercooler and the I don't know, what's that air conditioner radiator called? Whatever that thing is. I'm having a brain fart. But on my truck, it's got these slip-on nuts that all these bolts go into. And they were all so rusted the bolts wouldn't back out. So I went through and I cut them all off and replaced them all. So now we can pull that grill piece off and get in there and work on stuff a little easier. So I don't know if it's gonna help me with the squeak noise, but something else that happened. So all right, anyways, let me finish my walk around.
I think they're just letting you know because people have hit that guardrail. It is all bent up.
Yeah, that wasn't close at all. Got a sign in front of my welcome to Kentucky. So the broker called us at around lunchtime. Kind of wanted to know an update and thought about wanting to know where we were. I told him we were about 3 hours and 45 minutes away. She's like, so are you gonna make it today? I was like, nah, I won't make it because they close at 3. She's like, well, let me call and see. So she called them up, and I guess technically they don't close till 4:30. So they said as long as we got here by 4:30, we could unload. So we're gonna get this thing off today. Man, that is how it's done. I don't even think that reset our 30-minute break yet. I think we might have to sit here for a little bit. I mean, we still got to get the paper signed. I still want to take some pictures of the truck. We got to return the keys. And then I haven't punched in the next address. I'm not exactly sure how far we'll be from there. Yeah, our 30-minute break hasn't even reset yet. See how long we've been on duty for. Oops. Not today and not yesterday. 26 minutes. 26 minutes to get that thing unloaded. That's absolutely insane. You know what's crazy? When I first bought these ramps, I had a lot of, I had high hopes of them making us decent money. And then like after we bought them, like we hardly did any loads. I mean, honestly, we probably haven't done enough loads to pay for those ramps. But here lately, it seems like that's all we've been doing is ramp loads. And that's really the only way I've been able to stay busy. All with exception of this, I think, like I said, this was 264 mile, which is absolutely horrendous. I think the other ones here lately, we've gotten a decent amount for. The FedEx trucks and that forklift that paid like $1,000 for like, I don't know, what was it, like 150 miles or something crazy? Lead is just over there snapping some pictures of that. Let me see how far we are from our pickup. We've got special instructions on this too, on how to get in. Oh, this is Greenup, Illinois. Maybe we'll go to that. We'll go to that Love's tonight and get some nap. Okay, Garmin. 521 Evapco Drive, Greenup, Illinois. And then this goes to Covington, Georgia. And then our pickup for my buddy is in Conyers, Georgia. Conyers is like 14 miles from Covington. I guess the GPS just quit on me. Okay, Garmin. Greenup, Illinois. Man, it's so freaking hot. I guess we're a little further than I thought. This is 110 miles. Hour and 49 minutes from Greenup. Man, I could have swore we were closer than that. Well, okay, I guess technically, because I didn't have this exact address, I just did Indianapolis to Greenup. And I think we're technically... we are east We're directly south of Indianapolis. So it looks like we just need to go around the 465 and hit the 70. Take the 70 down over to Greenup. Yeah. All right, sweet. We get this thing turned around.